and welcome to another edition of Marquette In Motion. We're your hosts, Morgan Minster
and Amber Krieg. On today's show, we'll be reporting on such upcoming events as Literacy Night and Hoops Camp, answering your questions in You Ask, We Answer.
And once again, we'll be updating you on Marquette sports and events. But first, we have to announce which senior Brooklyn will be interviewing this week.
This week, Brooklyn will be interviewing Taylor Richmond, and I know I'm excited to hear that interview in a little bit, but I'm even more excited to hear the update on our graduation countdown. Our days are numbered, Morgan, but how many days do we have left before we graduate?
We have just 14 days until we graduate, Amber.
It's hard to believe that in a few very short weeks we'll be done with our high school studies and receiving our diplomas.
Well, we can at least rest assured that we'll be leaving our mark on Marquette. Don't forget about our senior class board, Amber.
You're right. As is a tradition at Marquette, the senior class is in charge of creating a decorative poster board featuring the class that will serve as a reminder of the class of 2016 for years to come.
Not only does that board feature the senior class, but it contains information about the graduating class's chosen song, colors, flower, and quote. This year, our class chose Time of My Life by David Cook for our senior song. The senior class voted for this to be the class song and even danced to it together at homecoming.
Our class decided that mint, lavender, and silver would be our class colors. There were a lot of suggestions, but ultimately, these colors will fill the senior class board and hang in Marquette for many years.
Our class flower will be a white rose. At graduation, each senior will present a white rose to their mothers in an expression of gratitude for all the years they have supported the student.
And the last piece of information that you'll find on our class board is this year's class quote, which is credited to author Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Well, there's certainly only one thing that matters right now, and that's our next segment, Jam Time.
Thanks, Morgan. Recently, information and a permission form were distributed regarding the annual Marquette Hoops Camp.
This camp will be hosted in the MEC for students in grades 3rd through 8th.
The camp will take place from Monday, June 6th through Thursday, June 9th.
The Hoops Camp is a great reminder that summer vacation is so close.
I remember being so excited to go and put on my basketball shoes and prepare myself for the upcoming season.
What time does the camp begin?
Well, your camp time is based on what grade you are in.
The first camp runs from 8 to 10 a.m. and is for the students in 3rd through 5th grade.
The later camp is from 10 to noon and is for the 6th through 8th graders.
So how much does the camp cost?
The camp costs $50, but if you have more than one student going, the cost is only $45 per student.
In addition to learning basketball skills, this cost includes a t-shirt for each camper and the awards that are distributed at the camp's conclusion, which the parents are invited to attend.
If I remember correctly, the high school basketball players serve as helpers at the camp. But who are the main coaches?
Lucky for the campers, high school varsity coaches Jim Ketman and Joel Sieverding are in charge of the camp.
What a great experience!
Another great experience will be listening to today's other segments. With Marquette In Motion, this has been
Jam Time!
With Justina Denlinger,
Allison Hager,
Megan Litter,
and Mackenzie Kilberg. Don't go away yet. Marquette In Motion will be back after these messages.
Welcome back to Marquette In Motion. Christina Koos is here with her report on Literacy Night.
On Tuesday evening, May 17th, Marquette's PTO will be sponsoring Literacy Night. Literacy Night is a free event put on every year for preschool through 8th grade students and their families. The goal of the night is for all students to have fun and be encouraged to continue reading over the summer. The fun begins at 6 o'clock in the street between the MEC and the elementary building. If the weather does not cooperate, all of the Literacy Night festivities will be held in the MEC. Everyone in attendance will receive a meal of hot dogs or burgers, chips, cookies, and juice provided by the PTO. Every student will also receive a new book. I will be providing entertainment for the night, performing my storytelling piece from this year's speech contest, The Day the Crayons Came Home. We hope to see you all there. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Christina Koos.
Thanks, Christina. We're looking forward to Literacy Night next week, almost as much as we're looking forward to upcoming graduation festivities. Let's bring in Lauren Kilberg to answer all of our questions about this. The first question asks about the difference between Senior Farewell Mass and Graduation Mass.
Well, to start, Senior Farewell will be held on Wednesday, May 18th at 1 o'clock during the school day. Graduation Mass, on the other hand, will be Sunday, May 29th at 2 p.m. Both events will take place in the St. Joseph's Church. The Farewell Mass is a time for seniors to celebrate one final Mass with the entire student body and say goodbye to all of their classmates and peers. At the Graduation Mass, though, the commencement speech is delivered through a homily and diplomas are received, just like a real graduation.
It's hard to believe that next week we'll all be dressed in cap and gown. Does the school supply the robes that graduates wear at the graduation ceremony?
Well, Morgan, I'd love to tell you that this is a service provided by the school, but I can't. Every fall, the seniors purchase their cap and gowns through Jostens. Even if a student has recently had a sibling graduate, for example, myself, a new gown must be purchased for each student to ensure that the entire graduating class is wearing the same shade of red. The cords and stole worn by our National Honor Society members do not have to be purchased every year because they are reused.
Finally today, Lauren, we have a question submission. It says, last year I remember seeing a picture of all the seniors wearing t-shirts from the colleges they plan on attending. Is this a Marquette tradition?
On Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. in the MEC, our senior class will attend the Academic Awards Banquet. It is at this time that many local scholarships will be announced and various academic awards will be given, including awards for this very radio program. That night, our students wear a t-shirt with their post-high school destination on it, whether it be a college or the workplace. This has become a Marquette tradition, allowing our graduating students to avoid the endless questions of, where are you going to college next year? For Marquette In Motion...
Wait, Lauren, I have a question. How many more editions of Marquette In Motion do we have left this year?
Well, Amber, we only have one edition remaining of Marquette In Motion for this school year, so be sure to send in all your questions. As I was saying before, our program will be back after these messages. Don't go away.
We're back with Marquette In Motion. Sam Peters and Jonathan Herrig are here with your Marquette Sports and Updates report.
Last week on Thursday, May 5th, the Marquette track teams competed at their conference meets. For the boys' team, the shuttle hurdle relay went very well, with Zach Kentman, Blaine Banowitz, Caleb Schrader, and Tanner Sieverding scoring a first-place finish. Tanner also broke the school record for the long jump with a jump of 21 feet 8 inches. For girls, Alyssa Kramer placed second in both the mile and the 800-meter run, while the shuttle hurdle team of Anna Ambrosi and Marissa Schrader was able to come home with a first-place finish. Marquette's soccer team also participated in a game last Thursday against Anamosa. Unfortunately, they were not able to come out with a win, with a final score of 3-0. Also, the girls' golf team had one meet this week, which was on Monday at Clinton, and they all did well, but were unable to have a medalist for this meet. Also, this week, on Thursday, May 12th, all of Marquette's track participants competed in their state qualifying meets. However, their times did not guarantee them a spot in the state meet right away, so we do not have those official results for you today. Everyone did run well, though, and most will likely qualify. The girls' shuttle hurdle team, consisting of Anna Ambrose and Marissa Schrader, was able to beat Bellevue's school record that had been standing for 30 years. Great job, girls.
Thanks, Sam. The boys' golf team had a sectional meet at Wyoming yesterday, and the soccer team had only one game this week, which was also yesterday, but we will have the results from those events here for you next week. Don't forget about Marquette's middle school and high school choir concert beginning tomorrow night at 6:30 in the MEC. The Fine Arts Banquet will follow the concert. Also, Marquette's Literacy Night will be taking place this Tuesday night with a free meal served from 6 to 6:45 for our preschool through 8th grade students and their families. The meal will be followed by a short story performed by Christina Coos and the distribution of a free book to each child in attendance. And our annual Academic Awards Banquet will be Wednesday starting at 7 o'clock in the MEC.
This time of year is busy, busy, busy. Tune in next week for more sports and updates. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Sam Peters.
And Jonathan Herrig
with your Marquette Sports and Updates report.
Thanks, boys. Now we'll turn it on over to Brooklyn for her senior interview.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brooklyn Moore, and today I'll be interviewing Taylor Richmond. Hi, Taylor. So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 18 years old, daughter of Kevin and Darcy Richmond, and my whole life I've lived above a restaurant.
That's pretty cool. What are some of your hobbies?
I enjoy watching dance, rhinestoning, and shopping.
What activities did you participate in this past year?
Philanthropy board and spirit club.
In addition to your activities, do you have a job?
Yes, I am the desk manager and instructor at Extreme Dance.
What's your favorite part of your job?
Well, I love the kids. I love my coworkers and boss.
Besides working, you must be getting ready for the future. Could you tell our audience some of your future plans?
This fall, I am planning to attend Capri College for cosmetology, and then after Capri, I'm going to be attending a makeup school.
What made you choose Capri?
My whole life, I have loved doing hair and makeup.
That's good. Well, I think it's time for some quick questions. Your first question is, If you could be anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
Oprah. I just admire her.
What's your favorite movie?
Southpaw.
Do you have a favorite actor or actress?
Julian Hough.
What's your biggest fear?
Walking up my stairs at night after I get home from work.
Same for me. Who's your role model and why?
My mom. She's very hardworking, selfless, and just will do anything for anyone.
Aww. If you were to give any underclassman one piece of advice, what would it be?
To always work hard, because once you're a senior, time does go fast. You can't go back and change your grades.
What's your favorite memory from Marquette so far?
State basketball my freshman year.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me interview you, Taylor, and thanks to all our listeners. Make sure to keep tuning in. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Brooklyn Moore.
Thanks for reporting, everyone.
And thanks for tuning in. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Morgan Minster.
And Amber Krieg.
And remember, stay informed, stay involved, stay
in motion.